Africa is home to over 1.3 billion people, and this number is expected to double by 2050. Housing is a major challenge in Africa, with an estimated 90 million people living in inadequate housing and an estimated shortage of over 17 million housing units. The primary causes of the housing crisis in Africa are population growth, urbanization, and lack of access to affordable housing. Population growth in Africa has been rapid in recent years, with the population projected to double by 2050. This has led to an increase in demand for housing, but the housing supply has not kept pace with this growth. Furthermore, rapid urbanization has led to overcrowding and a lack of adequate housing. Another major factor contributing to the housing crisis in Africa is the lack of access to affordable housing. Many African countries have high levels of poverty, and this makes it difficult for people to afford housing. Additionally, the lack of access to finance and credit makes it difficult for people to buy or rent housing. The lack of adequate housing in Africa is a major challenge that needs to be addressed. The governments of African countries need to take steps to ensure that there is adequate housing for all citizens. This includes increasing access to finance and credit for people to buy or rent housing, as well as increasing the supply of housing. Additionally, governments should provide subsidies and incentives to encourage investment in housing. Furthermore, there needs to be an emphasis on improving the quality of housing. This includes improving access to basic services such as electricity, water, and sanitation, as well as making sure that the housing is safe and secure. The housing crisis in Africa is a complex issue that requires a multifaceted approach. However, with the right policies and investments, it is possible to ensure that everyone in Africa has access to adequate and affordable housing.